it's Rashad the Nomad here, and this is the
Common Interest.
Yes, sir.
You are now tuned in to the Common Interest.
Ooh, nice and smooth. Yes. Just how I like it. But all right, so we have Kiki Uru here.
Yo, what up?
What up? How you doing?
I'm very excited to be here.
I'm glad.
Thank you for having me over here at the Common Hour Show.
Oh, this is the Common Interest.
Oh, Common Interest.
This is cool.
Sorry.
It's the same thing, different brand. You know what I'm saying? It's all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to explain that to me.
Yeah. Okay. You want to do it right now or later? That's what I'm talking about.
It's up to you.
Okay, it's about you, so we're gonna talk about you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. But all right, so
well, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. Thank you for coming through. But okay, so first off, here at the Common Interest, like to ask you to hit us with a rewind. That's when you tell us a little bit about yourself, your brand, how you got involved in it, and how you got here today.
Oh man, how much time do y'all got?
Oh, we got all day. Come on, let's get it.
Okay, so I'm Kiki Uru, aka BrainSoPoizon. That's Poison with a Z. I'm born African.
Okay.
Born and raised African. I came out here when I was 16, and to kind of keep it short.
Give me a long story. You got time.
Okay, so yeah, came out here when I was 16. I feel like I had like zero personality, but I think that's one of the traits that come with just being a foreigner. It's just like you kind of, and being like a teenager at the time also is kind of like you kind of get pulled in every which direction because you kind of like trying to figure out your space or your place in this new country and this new environment, culture shock, all that stuff. And so I had like zero personality, and then I got dragged into some BS. So,
okay.
So I got dragged into some BS, and I never got arrested or anything like that. But unfortunately, even being dragged through all of that, I still kind of like didn't know who I still was or what I wanted out of all of that experience.
Okay, quick question. I'm not gonna ask you what it was, but was it illegal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, but
so.
it was mostly myself, like I got caught up like on some drugs and stuff, so it wasn't like I was selling or anything like that.
Okay.
But I was definitely around those type of men, and just like damaged souls because I was one myself. But I didn't know it at the time, so again, like I was just getting pulled in every which way. And so I feel like I had like enough experiences like with everything that happened for me to just be like, oh, okay, boom, this is not what I want.
Right.
Let me do X, Y, Z. And I still didn't have that. Like I'll go through experience, and for some reason I'd be able to see it for others. Like the shit that they need to work on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you cuss.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so, like, I could see it in others, like, the shit that they needed, like, I was a person that everybody would come to, like, if they needed some advice and, like, stuff like that. But I could never see it for myself. And I don't even think that they could see it, that I was a whole cry for help, because I didn't look it. I didn't look like I was, like, going through all the itch that I was going through.
Y'all are good at keeping it together.
Yeah, well, I think it just happens when you do it so much. It just kind of like becomes a part of your whole personality. If I had known that I needed that help, I would have definitely asked for it. But like when you're in the midst of it, you kind of just don't know it. You don't see it.
Right.
And plus everybody's still coming to you. So, I can't be that damaged, right? But I was fucked up, man.
Yeah. We're glad you're better.
So yeah, so then that caused a whole like depression type of situation. And it brought me to a space where I was like super suicidal and stuff. And like that was what made me like come out of it, and like it just instantly clicked, like boom, like I had it all figured out. Okay. Like and I obviously don't have it all figured out, but then I had vision, like and I couldn't see how actually in reality the whole situation with like the drugs and stuff, it was because I needed to like feel something. Like I was just so numb, and I couldn't see it, right? Like, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it, because I was like hella numb. And like going through that whole situation, like being, kind of suicidal, it like made me snap. That one time that it didn't work, and it was just like, oh, okay, well, I still want to be here.
Wait,
right?
I'm sorry, you attempted it?
Yeah,
oh,
and
wow.
I did, and it was like 3 times, and like it was like the 3rd time that it was just like, oh, this is not what I want.
Wow.
Like this isn't it. I don't want to go, and I just realized that I was like in a lot of pain, and I just subconsciously, there's shit that happens that we don't know, and like I guess protecting myself was like creating that numb effect to it all,
Yeah.
and because I probably did it as a child, it took me all the way up to here. Right. So boom, fast forward to that happening. I think I did seek help. I wasn't telling my peers what was going on, but I did seek some help here and there. But like one thing that really kind of like brought me back to just feeling human again was this, like radio, like broadcasting, and like talking and communicating, because I guess I always just needed to feel heard.
I feel that.
So
that's everybody to be heard.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, okay, this is something that can help someone that was probably in my situation. Because when I was watching these type of podcasts, we go as adults and even kids, and we talk about them kind of stuff, like it helps us. Oh, okay, well, I'm not the only one.
Right.
Like it's other shit out here that maybe I should look into within myself and maybe within others as well. So yeah, and then I guess that's kind of like my story.
All right.
Out here in the USA.
Wow.
And yeah, now I'm here, 26, Gemini. I feel as though I am this.
You're a Gemini?
Yeah.
This interview's over. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
They all hate us. They all hate us. But okay, we're gonna get into that.
Okay. So.
But yeah, sensual hippie. Again, Gemini. Okay, proudly. And yeah, 26 going on 27.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. You're an interesting woman. That's dope.
Thank you.
No problem. Wow, these Geminis, that's crazy.
What do we do?
Nah, it's cool. Y'all good people. I love Geminis. I'm a Sagittarius, so y'all.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
So like, what's the issue?
Oh, nah, that's cool.
Nah, tell me. I want to know.
We have to go there. Okay. Well.
Who Gemini broke your heart, sir?
Am I gonna get
Because that's usually the reason why we like not like.
Nah, this past lover was a Gemini. That's all. Yeah, that's we just keep it simple.
Was it like recent?
Yeah, like well, not.
It was
really.
like the last relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long was it?
How long was it? Like 2 years.
And how long did it last?
Wait, what?
So it lasted 2 years, but how long was it since like y'all broke up?
Oh, what? I don't know, maybe like 6-7 months, something like that.
Oh, so it's still pretty new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw. 2 years is a long time.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. Life moves on.
When was her birthday? Is she a May Gemini or June Gemini?
You said what now? She
a May or a June Gemini?
Oh, June.
June?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
They get to be a little bit much sometimes.
Oh, what's your May Gemini?
Yeah, I'm a May Gemini.
Are you a little different? How y'all different?
We're a little bit more mellow. I mean, I believe that, man, and this, I don't want to say that like Geminis are crazy, but because it's not what it is. It's not that. It's just a lot of like most of us pack multiple personalities. We don't come as just Kiki. It's others.
It's for sure. It's others.
It's others. So
you start saying we all the time and everything.
Right. I'm one of those. And then they start looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. See, that part. There you go. Crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. It's just that, she is a little bit different than I am.
Ain't nobody else in here but her. I just let y'all know that. It's her and Daryl.
Us, okay. I come with an entourage.
No, I feel it.
But yeah, so I think that that's what it is. And then I think that for Geminis, even me, like, and that's the reason why I'm single right now, because I'm trying to figure all of us, you know, because I do feel as though for Gemini, you have to make sure that all your personalities are also into this person that you.
How many personalities do you think you have?
Cut a 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, that I know of for now. See, I don't even want to sound crazy, but I'm telling y'all the truth.
It's cool. It's a safe space.
So then 3 of us, and I think that the reason as to why maybe like some, not all, but some of my relationships failed is because we all weren't into that same, person.
Right.
And then sometimes they had other personalities too. So that's the whole thing. So
wait, you telling me like not only like a man has to like please you, but he has to please 2 other women as well?
Right.
Oh no.
Technically. But if you think about it, like a Gemini can please all of you. Like in all aspects of it all. So, maybe that's why our soul comes so exigent. I don't know. Maybe.
Exigent? What does that mean?
That means that you require so much.
I like that word.
Expect
exigent.
so much.
Exigent. All right.
Learning something new.
Yeah. But all right. So, are you into astrology?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Like not like deep, because I know some people that are into like very deep, and I do think that some people are like they have that spiritual calling to even study it and practice it and all that stuff. But yeah, I know a little bit ins and outs. Yeah, but I do believe in it.
Okay. Do you know your moon and rising sign?
Yeah, I do. I think I do. Yeah, I think that my moon is a Taurus. Yeah, I think that my moon is a Taurus, and like my rising is in Aries. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But
that's okay.
It's still not bad. It's in that realm. It's definitely for sure in that realm.
Okay.
Unless my rising is a Gemini. I don't know.
You double Gemini down? That's crazy.
And that's what I think that it is. I think that my rising is a Gemini. I think I'm double Gemini, yeah.
Yikes. Wow. Okay, that explains the 3rd personality then.
Nah.
Okay. Well, all right, so
you don't think that you have like other personalities? Like you don't think that way?
Do I have other personalities? I feel like I did at one point. Not anymore. I feel like I'm pretty much me now. Yeah, I feel like it's different parts of me I can access at different times, which I don't usually try to, cause kind of thing. But I feel like I don't think that's like different personalities.
Oh, like I think that you mean like you have like the bad side of you and the good side of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean like everybody has that.
Yeah, I don't feel like
even my other personalities have it too.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. It's already a lot. That's what I mean. It's like I'm already a lot. That's why I'm just like, okay, so all right, Kiki, like figure you out before you try to, accommodate somebody else. I
feel that. That's smart.
And then at the same time, it's like I'm already like pansexual, which means like it can get a little bit problematic because
pansexual is when you're you don't mind any sexuality.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like whatever it is, like if I feel it, and boom.
Okay, that's important.
But like part of being that is like you could be like in, like involved with like more than one person, and I mean like physically. So let's say you could get into like a polyamorous relationship, which I don't think that that's anything I'd be ready for right now.
I was about to ask you about that.
But it's definitely not something, because I know some people that's just like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not a hell no for me. Not at all. Okay. I just know that the way that I'm built right now, I probably wouldn't be able to handle it. It's like too much. Like I'm already a very emotional person. So I feel like I would have to thoroughly learn how to control that, in order to know how to deal with like more than one person.
So is it more like kind of like yourself kind of thing? Like you can't deal with all the emotions you have, and so you can't deal with the extra emotions of somebody else? Or is it more of like it's a jealousy thing. Like you feel like you'll get if it's somebody you like more than others, you'll get jealous kind of thing.
Yeah, see, I'm not the jealous type. I'm hardly ever insecure unless you make me feel insecure. Like if you don't give me a reason, like I'm not the type to trip about you having like friends going on trips with them. Like I don't, cause I don't think that way. Like when I'm secure, I'm not thinking about what you're doing. This fucked up.
I feel that.
And I feel like if somebody's going through that in a relationship, maybe you shouldn't be tied down right now because
True.
Nobody wants that anxiety. I'm already a very anxious person, so I can't live with that. But I think that it just boils down to the fact that we don't know the people that we're going to deal with or all types of personality that they're going to come with, right?
Right.
But if, like, we know how to adjust ours and, like, control our shit, it'll be very hard to get caught up in a situation that's not for you. So just, like, immediately, like, even if I was to get into it, and the moment I'd see that it wouldn't be for me, you know, I wouldn't put myself through the hassle of allowing it to become toxic. I just did because I already know. I already know me, and, like, this ain't it. So I think that that part that I am trying to focus on when it comes to me versus relationships is figuring this part out.
Okay. So do you feel like, I guess this might be a personal thing about, it's not like super personal, but do you think men or women are better at that than, I guess, in the sense of saying like, yo, I've had enough, or is it like a person by person basis kind of thing?
So, okay. So I don't believe in like even humans. I believe in souls.
Okay.
However, when it comes to it really like boils down to like our like upbringing, you know, and women are more maternal, you know, and when you're more maternal, you become for some reason more analytical. So it's almost like I can put myself in your shoes, and I think that it's a little bit easier for us to do that. I don't know, man, because it's some dudes, like it's one dude that broke up with me, and I'm telling you, man, he was firm with it. Like,
oh, damn.
It's just like no. And okay, and then the thing about it, he broke up with me really because I didn't have my shit together, bro. Like, and it wasn't just even that. It was just like the vision, just like I said, it wasn't there. Like, you have no vision. I have this and this and this and that going on, you know? So for me, that feels like, because I know he loved me. So for me, that seems very firm, you know?
Right.
So I don't know. I think that it could be both ways. I think that it just depends on the personalities.
Okay.
And how their mind work. Because I'm the type of person that I can see for you that I'm not the one for you, and because I love you, I could leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those. And that's not, yeah, but that's not easy to do.
No, it's not.
You know, some people will sit there and just stay toxic because, hey, baby, you know what? I love you. And sometimes love just ain't enough.
Hey, man, that's a word. Y'all better take that.
Same.
What do you think came first, the soul or the body?
Oh, man, for sure the soul.
You think the soul?
For sure the soul.
Okay.
Hell yeah. What would be a body with no soul? Oh, my God.
The way it was a question I was watching the show and they asked it. And, but the way I thought about it was, okay, now, of course, I don't think it's like a thing like the soul just came out of nowhere kind of thing. I think it's just more of like, I think it's more of like a, like say, like, okay.
Like reincarnation?
Yes, but no. Okay, so like, you got pregnant. No, I don't want to wish it on you anything if you're not ready for child or whatever. But you got pregnant and like, okay, because you know, say like the first couple of weeks, like the child doesn't have a heartbeat or anything like that. So like the body is there. So is the soul already there, and then a heartbeat, like the soul coming in forms the heartbeat, or is it like once that sperm hits that egg, the soul was already there, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You
have a point. I see exactly what you're saying, because I feel as though souls do pick, you know, what they're gonna go into. So I mean, you could have a point. But I would still say soul.
I feel that. Yeah,
I still say soul, but I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, you make perfect sense. But it's like the egg and the chicken.
Yeah, basically same thing. Yeah,
but
I've been thinking too hard about shit.
I still say so.
Okay, nah, I feel like that's the I think that's like the, if you're more like kind of spiritual kind of kind of thing.
Like it's there, you know.
Yeah.
It's already everywhere. So
Exactly. Okay. Your soul sister? No.
yeah, I mean,
I'm just asking
right?
the questions.
If you pack this much soul in one body, you gotta be a soul sister.
Okay, I feel that. Okay, so let's talk about your passion real quick. So you consider yourself a personality.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with that? Like, because you already have the radio show. Was it Red Light Boulevard? Yes.
Yeah. So I had the Red Light Boulevard show. I'm now launching the BrainSoPoizonTV, guys, and it's dropping January. So stay tuned in for that. It's gonna have.
Check it.
It's gonna have all different types of content on there. It's gonna be super fun, lit, and also educating. Okay. But yeah, man, so primarily the only reason why I even stepped into this is because I always felt so trapped. I always felt so trapped. I always felt like I didn't know who I was. And for some reason, I felt like I didn't have the right to figure it out. Like, you know, like it was like I was pretty much had to be told who to be constantly. And then if not, then I was always seeking to impress, you know, the ones that were telling me to be whatever it is that I wasn't, right. You know. And like most kids, like they just be like, oh man, F that. Let me just try to figure my own thing out. Mm-hmm. And even when I did that, it still went like left, you know. So I just had no identity. And for some reason, doing this, talking, opening up made me see me, you know. So that is my biggest goal with that, is to 100% reach people. Okay. Like, I don't even care if you agree with what I'm saying. But at least you heard me, you know? And like even when I'm talking about being trapped, it was just my sexuality, you know, even just coming to understanding that you're pansexual, like being African, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's already a lot on its own. Yeah. And I didn't think that I was allowed to feel like these ways. So yeah, I want my radio situation, or my personality, I guess, like I said, to just be impactful in that manner, to where, like, understand, man, like, don't ever feel like you're trapped and like it's just you in that situation. Like, it was me too, you know what I'm saying? You can get out of it, you can figure you out. Like, don't feel like you need to settle into, you know, something that you're not. And understand that we're changing every day, so give yourself a break sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, pat yourself on the back for the little shits that you accomplish, because them shits add up. Yeah. You know, and I'm trying to tell people, man, focus on the positive. And like, these type of language is shit that we need to hear. You know, like, people need to hear this. People need to see it. People need to see us having fun with this stuff, making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, reaching and educating others. So I think I answered your question.
Yeah, you answered it.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I like that. I like you answered it. Give me the whole spiel. I like it. Okay, cool. That's dope. So you said you wanted to be educational. What kind of education are you trying to teach?
So primarily, like I said, I'm a very sexual person.
Oh, you said that?
And okay, maybe I didn't say
you
it.
You said you sensual earlier, but
okay, so man, all right, guys, I am a very, very sexual person, and again, like I always felt very trapped, and I always felt like there's things that I wanted to experience, not even just because that's who I wanted to be or that's the lifestyle I wanted, but I just wanted to know, hey, maybe I would like this. Yeah. Okay, maybe I wouldn't. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm not one of them that's just so quick to just be like, oh no, fuck it. You know. Right. So wait, where was I going with this?
I don't know. You was leaving me.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a very sexual person, and like everything started off of that. So I think that I just want to be educational in that manner, to where it's just like, man, like at the end of the day, like all that stuff, all the sexuality stuff, it boils down to you and whom it is that you are. And I feel like society is always trying to dictate what's the best way to be you. When it comes to that shit, you know what I mean? And it's just like, oh no, it's not okay to be gay, or oh no, it's not okay to be bi, or when people say that about men too, like, you know, like, because I was one of those that before I used to be like, Like if a dude is bi, then he's gay, and I'm like, now.
That sounds so ignorant now. Like.
Yeah, it's super ignorant, and like now, like I had to like watch, people like that talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a man, and I'm not in their body, and I'm not in their mind, I'm not in their soul. I don't know what that emotion is like. So having them educate me on it, is something that I want to be able to do for like the next person that has maybe the same questions or same sexual issues that I be having from time to time.
Okay. That's interesting. That's dope. How do you feel about with men with sex toys?
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, is it going like, I don't know, man. Listen. Because like I said, I'm very pan, yes. I have personally been asked to participate in like this foursome where it was like me, her, and these two dudes, right? But like these two dudes, they were going to be doing it with each other, right? Okay. Boom. So at the time when I saw it, I didn't like it. Okay, so like it's not me, like, them.
Oh, them having sex with each other?
Yeah. Okay. So it's not me in that aspect. So a man doing that, it wouldn't excite me personally. Okay. Like doing that to himself, or even me doing that to him. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't excite me personally. But then again, like you have to understand one thing. I am pan, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just like, if I fall for you and you're that type of person, maybe I would not care. Right. So
this is basically like again, you like what you like.
Right. So it's just like, I'm the type, damn, and how do I say this without sounding like,
I mean, you're pansexual. You're part of the community, so you can't get in trouble for it.
Right. No, I'm saying like, I'm the type. Okay, for one, I feel like I need to make this clear. It's very hard for me to be enticed by someone or by one's personality, or it's hard. But when I am sexually, I do go above and beyond. Like I'm that type. Okay. I'm that type that, hey, you want to explore some shit? Okay, let's explore some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I care about you, right? Like I'm one of those, and I don't even think that that's like stupid at all.
No, it should be. I mean, if it's a person you care about. Yeah, who you gonna do it with?
Yeah, and plus I don't see nothing wrong in just trying shit. Okay, because like let's say I get caught up in that situation and I find out that it's not for me. I didn't enjoy it. Then I can't. Then that's not my thing. But right now I couldn't tell you because I never fell for a guy that's like into that. So for now it's a no for me.
Okay, see now. When I say men with sex toys, I'm not saying like stuff up the butt. I like it's. I mean, if that's the guys are into, that's what they're into.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. See,
I immediately went there.
Yeah, no, that's what most people take it. But I feel like it's a small community. Well, it may be bigger than I think, but it's a community of men that use like sex toys, like pocket pussies or stuff like that. Like our what they call fleshlights. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that or whatever. Or I know it was like, what was it, last year, a year or two ago, the sex doll thing, that was a big thing too. And like it's always things like men get shamed upon it, for doing it. But like women, they'll have like 20 different vibrators and dildos and like hang them on their wall and have a shrine for them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't have toys.
You don't have toys?
I don't have toys, and I've never played with toys. That's a lie. Well,
I was about to say you're lying.
It wasn't like.
It wasn't yours though.
It wasn't, but it wasn't nothing too crazy,
I got you.
Not much, but I don't have them. I'll definitely be getting some now.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's what it is. It's just adaptability. Like you have to figure out, you have to like accustom yourself with the idea of it first. And then let it do what it do. I can't judge a man for doing that. However, I do feel like, like the bodies, it's creepy to me, man. Like,
what you mean?
it's not even just for men, but even for females. Like, you know, like the full bodies.
Oh,
that they
the
be
sex dolls and
having.
stuff?
Yeah, like it was creepy when it was creepy when it was a blow up doll. It's still creepy now to me because there's no life in it, you know. So just watching.
They those AIs and stuff.
Yeah, but it's just like just watching a nigga. She's just laying there, like.
I mean, that's what most women do
know,
anyway.
And that is not true.
Okay, y'all put in work for the guys y'all like.
Absolutely not
y'all
true.
Put in work for the guys you like. For the guys you like,
ladies.
y'all put in work.
Bro.
Other than that, y'all don't. Y'all be.
We could easily debunk this shit. No.
Debunk how?
I think that it's a lot. Like, no, females will come down on you know, on the comment and then be like, nah, that's not true. We don't just lay there.
No. Okay, of course y'all gonna say that.
I don't even think that like females are just built like that to where they just want to lay there. I feel like some niggas just be boring to them, that they just feel like, oh, I don't even want to like put in that much work. And this is what happens, man. You shouldn't be fucking niggas that's not like lit to you.
That is also true, but I mean, okay.
Like some niggas don't deserve excited pussy, you know. So I think that it boils down to that, cause you know. Cause like we all have our days, right? Some days sex be like hella lit, and some days it would just be lit. True. You know, I don't like that whack ass dog.
There's no point in having it, honestly.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I feel like you're wasting my time. But I feel
100%.
Yeah. Nah.
But I think they boils down to that, like even men, and I think that happens a lot in long-term relationships, because it's like it's not like I'm about to leave this nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not doing his chores around the house. So let me just give him some lazy ass pussy. At least you got it. She could have said no.
I mean, I could have said no. It's my body, my choice.
Right. So okay. So if she just lay there, then get up. Then you get up and be like, all right.
Okay. I'm a man.
You still nut.
Okay.
Still nut it.
See, that's not that's not a fair conclusion, because it don't take much for us. Like, I mean,
you could have gotten up and you could have left because you felt unappreciated. But nah, nigga, you stayed and you got your nut. So could have been that bad.
My flesh is weak. Like, I'm a man. Like, that's okay. It's acceptable for us. We can do that.
Is it?
That's our double standard.
So do you really believe in that double standard?
What?
Should that be admissible in like relationship court?
Oh, that like we're supposed to be like weak of the flesh?
Yeah, like, I cheated because, you know, like, because I wholeheartedly believe that it's very possible for us to feel weak and like want to cheat and still like don't.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I feel like as a human being, if you're in a relationship, even if like you have love for the person, like there's gonna be somebody else that can like possibly interest you, or like, because especially if you're like in a long-term relationship, or even like just in like a situation that's fizzling out or something like that, you're gonna see somebody else that's gonna pique your interest or whatever. It's only natural. Like we're human beings. We're not like machines. It's like, okay, once I have that one person or whatever I'm with, like that's all I have my eyes for. You can be like that. There's some people like that, but me, I'm not gonna lie. Like my eyes wandered. I'm gonna look, and like, and I'm aware that I can find other features in somebody else that I'm attracted to. Now, what it really boils down to is that person worth me ending what, or like killing whatever we have, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really boils down to. And then like when people make those decisions, it's like, all right, if I'm a cheat, then it's like, it's not worth it to them, you know, per se. It's like, because it's worth it to them because, again, they cheated, because they could easily be like, yo, I don't want this to work. I'm going to end this. I'm done. Cool. Let me go ahead.
So self-sabotage? Like,
yeah, of course.
You could have easily had that conversation with your partner then, if that's the case.
But I didn't want to stop what we had.
Like
kind of
there's
thing.
This huge like fucking amount of disrespect in cheating.
Because, I mean, of course, but it's disrespect to stay in a situation that you don't feel like, I guess, like that you're not giving your all into either, right?
Right. Well, I guess that's disrespectful to you to do that to yourself, right? To choose to stay in a relationship that is no longer fruitful. But I mean, rules and regulations and principalities of the relationship doesn't change because you started feeling that way. You know, like, you still gotta respect the fucking relationship that you still got. And if you no longer wish to have it, then let me go, my nigga. Like, why the fuck is you cheating on me? You know, because I feel as though, okay, if you're gonna self-sabotage it, that means that you want to be out of this. You want to get out of it, but you don't have the balls to communicate that. So that's pretty cowardly and disrespectful. You know, like, I don't fucking understand cheating.
But okay, so I feel you, I get you, but also at the same time, I've heard a woman say that like, it was a situation, they did something they weren't supposed to do, and then, you know, the person's feeling guilty about it, and then the mother was like, "Are you gonna do it again?" And it was like, "No, don't say nothing about it." And it's like, oh, that's kind of good reasoning. Like, just don't say nothing. Man. Just keep it secret.
Out of sight, like, out of mind, headache.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's still at the end of the day, I feel like it's one of those things.
Disrespectful.
It's disrespectful, of course. But it's just like, some people are built for it and some people aren't. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, like, I feel like the person that does cheat like that and it's continuously makes the choice to cheat, they don't, I guess, like, they don't feel love the same way that the other person does. Because, again, like you said, like, it's a disrespectful thing. And if you love somebody and care somebody enough, you wouldn't even bother to disrespect them like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it could be a thing like, I don't know, like, they don't love their self, so they don't know what, like, actually, they know that they love that person, but they don't love themselves enough. So it's like, if they would treat themselves that kind of way, who's they don't care about the other person, even though they have love for them. So, I mean,
no, I definitely have, I've been growing to forgive the cheating that has been done to me. For one, forgiveness is necessary. Okay, that's just period. I don't care what it is. You have to move on from shit, and you have to absolutely heal from it. But don't forget the lessons, because they always come with lessons. So I've definitely have grown to forgive. I understand where you saying, what you're coming from. I don't forgive how it made me feel.
Oh,
but I understand what you're saying, but it all just boils down to being selfish.
Oh, no, 100%. That's exactly what it is.
100% selfish.
You're
and not even in the right way, because if you was being selfish in the right way, you would have did. Okay, you would have did, but you'd have been like, hey, I'm not being valued in this relationship. But damn, nigga, you could have waited to break up with me. I promise you, that bitch that you met like last night, you could probably see her again tomorrow.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you could have cheated on me then. I'm just saying, you could have even like, you could have left with some motherfucking dignity. You know what I'm saying? Now you that cheating asshole.
Damn, that's what it gotta be.
Yeah, that's the cheating asshole ex of mine. Like, that's how I introduced.
But what if okay, so like, one, it's definitely the woman being there afterwards. That's not necessarily true, because it's definitely a thing like y'all lose interest once we're available again.
She couldn't have been that amazing, you know, that you needed to fuck her. So it's probably gonna be a same level of amazing female that you're gonna find tomorrow at the same spot that you was in last night, probably.
But what? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you could have waited. All I'm saying is that you could have waited. If you wanted to leave so bad, nigga, you know, I don't know, man. That's some bullshit. Because I'm just saying, like, y'all have no idea how much we be getting hit up on, like, constantly, bro.
Okay.
Easy.
But okay. I can speak for myself. I don't know about these other niggas out here, but I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's
bro,
like, no, so it's
that's
different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas be in my DM talking about my long ass tongue, my 3 tongue rings and shit like that. And what I'm saying, like, if you know that you as my man, you don't get hit up like that, you should be valuing, you know, this chick that gets blown up the way that she's getting blown up. Like, you could have at least valued, because I'm obviously fly, and then the moment that you get hit up, like, you gotta.
But it usually starts again, like, depending. Okay, if the relationship is going well or not, and if it's most times it's not going well, it's in the other person that they're communicating with. They see something in them that they're not seeing in the relationship.
Man, listen, okay, this some bullshit. I'm so tired
I'm not saying it's not.
Because I feel like you shouldn't even be putting yourself in a predicament
No, that is facts.
Somebody else could make you feel that way if we're together. That means that you're communicating about your deep ass shit to another bitch that's not me. You know? And unless you're in a non-monogamous relationship, then that shouldn't be going on. Period. Because, like, imagine if we start over here spilling our guts about y'all to these niggas out here.
But what if it's not even about y'all? Like, it's like, what if it's like just personal issues?
It's still like how would you feel if I was your girl, bro, and I'm having conversations with your mans over here about anything that's deep about me? Why I'm not talking to you about it?
I'm gonna definitely be like, why aren't you talking to me? But it's not like, I'm not, okay. I don't consider that like a cheating thing. It's just like, why aren't you letting me know? Like,
but you putting yourself in a predicament to where there's boundaries are being crossed. There's subconscious boundaries are being crossed there because you letting them in a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Who is this motherfucker to you?
A friend.
Okay, but that's the thing. When did this friendship commence? Because if the friendship started like after we got together, then that's a problem.
Okay, no, I feel that. But what if the friendship was already established?
Then, I mean, why is you falling for this chick, bro? She's just supposed to be your friend.
But okay, it never is.
This is getting deeper.
Because I'm getting personal now.
Come on, let's go.
No, okay, so now, all right, I'm gonna spill the beans. Wait.
Yeah, spill the beans.
Never mind. Actually, no. Never mind. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
spill the beans.
All right. So with my past lover, right? Okay, so we dated. Cared for her a lot. We was, had a long, friendship. Then got together. Everything's cool. But at some point in the relationship, I felt like she stopped growing. So I was like, okay. But I still care for her because, like.
You mean like financially or like mentally?
Mentally, like to me at least. Like, well, it was mentally, yeah, for sure, mentally, and definitely like our relationship, it just got stagnant. Like nothing was changing. The same issues we had became the same issues. Stayed the same issues. Yeah, now I got tired of that. So broke up multiple times in our relationship. This is not the only time. So we broke up. Last time broke up. Now, before we got together, I rekindled an old flame with an ex and everything. We started communicating.
Before y'all got back together?
Before we got together entirely. Like,
okay.
Ever. Like, we was just friends at that point. That's, friends, what y'all be doing. Y'all say, oh, we're friends and everything, all that good shit, right? So it's like.
You said we be doing that. All right. Mm-hmm.
I niggas be doing it too. You right. But okay, so anyways. So that happened. And then, so we was cool. It was for me initially, it was just a genuine, like, I wanted to, see how she's doing, communicate with her.
Yeah.
And because she was an important part of my life at one point too. So during the relationship, like, my ex had a problem with me communicating with said ex or whatever, but I was like, no, we're just friends, whatever. It's cool.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
When y'all reconnected, how did that happen? Did you hit her up?
I think so.
Okay. No, just keep going.
See, you judging me now. I see it in the eyes.
No, I'm not judging you.
Okay, so that happened. What else happened? Okay, so and during our relationship, I was communicating with her, but this friendship thing, was hang out every once in a while, smoke, simple shit, but so I feel like more the issue really was my ex was a flight attendant, so she'd be gone sometimes. So I would hear her when she was gone, kind of thing. But also at the same time, I also knew she didn't want her around, kind of thing. And I'm not gonna invite her to like our place or whatever. And I get the whole thing. Like, I shouldn't have been communicating in the first place. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we here.
You was inviting her to your
No. That's what I say. I didn't do that. No, I know I'm not disrespectful. But you know what I'm saying. But so yeah, so everything blah blah blah. And then like one of the last times we actually finally broke up and everything, we were still living together. And then what else happened? Okay, so after a while, like maybe like a month or so after like that, me and the said person ended up having sex, everything, the ex or whatever. And then my
this is. Did y'all break up? Did y'all break up
yes,
before you had sex with her?
Yes, we broke up. Yes, and yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then like afterwards, then my most recent ex found out that we had sex and everything, and it was like and it was a whole little deal.
It was an issue. Okay, what did they say was the problem?
It was the problem that was a person that I told her not to worry about, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but it's a person to worry about. But also, you don't have to worry about it because I ain't doing nothing together.
Nigga, you wrong for that. And you know that you're wrong for that, bro.
No, I know. I get it. It's the whole principle.
Because I feel like what happened is that the moment that you felt like you weren't valued by your girl, you got lonely, even though y'all have broken up or whatever, but you got lonely, and then you seeked this person, which you probably wasn't even over, you know, to even begin
Yikes.
with. And,
Wow.
and like, that's the issue right there. And I feel like that's, bro, people, y'all need to listen. Y'all need to stop getting into relationships before you're thoroughly healed from your past bullshit, bro. Because that's the easy, slippery slope, man. And it's easy for y'all niggas to do that because y'all know that a lot of the females that be stuck on y'all is always gonna give it back up. Like, all y'all need to do is hit them up.
Hey, what's good? What's going down?
You up. You up, big head. Like, that's literally all that they be taking. And
so
you don't ever want to be stuck in that situation when you got pulled back in and then now you're still trying to work shit out with, like, this person that you broke up with.
How do you know when you're healed,
though?
Too
much. It's messy.
How do you know when
you know it. Whew, you know it, bro. Okay, at least I know it. Because the moment that I wake up and I'm not thinking about this nigga no more, it's already a huge step. Huge step.
Okay, true, but okay.
You could still, it could be months and months, sometimes even years, and you could still wake up and think about the same motherfucker, you know? And you, like, relive everything, like, all over again. The way that you know that you're healing is because you go back and you have to, like, reflect on every fucking thing because now you're no longer as upset, you know. Now you can, like, rationally, like, go over this shit. Now you're a little bit older. Now you're a little bit wiser. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know when we're healing from a situation.
But, okay.
But that work needs to be done. A lot of times, and my issue with this shit is, like, a lot of times we get into new shit because we're trying to heal or seek healing from the past shit. That's not how the fuck you gonna get it.
Nah, that's
you can't patch that shit up with, like, more shit because whatever you needed to learn from that relationship, whatever the reason was that everything went down the way it went down, you have to learn those lessons because otherwise you're not gonna be able to apply it to this new situation that you want to be in. And so you might find yourself making the same motherfucking mistakes that you were in the past relationships, dating the same type of people that you were in the past relationships because you're not fucking healing. You're not learning shit.
Hey, she read y'all. She ain't talking to me, but she read y'all. but okay. So how, cause I feel that. Now, me personally, I feel like I am somebody that's more, what's the word? I guess more aware of, like, of how process my emotions and stuff, and, like, how to process situations at that. Like, shortly after the situation, I was like, all right, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that shit. Mm-hmm. Probably not. Probably, like, the day after, I was like, damn, I should have did that shit. But it was like, hey, we're here. You know what I'm saying? But so also at the same time, it's like, okay, so I can go through this whole entire thing of thinking through this and processing this and be like, yo, I'm healing through this. But, like, when do you know when you're healed? Because it's like, because during this time, everything you're doing the healing process stuff, like, it could be years later, you still think about the person. Because at that person, if that person played such an important part of your life, you're going to think about that person.
But it's how you thinking about them, you know? Because, like, and you're so right, because that's going to happen. You're going to be in, like, new relationships, and, like, an ex is going to pop up here and there in your head.
Hey, it be stuff in the air. Watch out for that stuff, man.
It's gonna happen, you know? But it's how we think about them. Like, you know, like, when you wake up and you think about them and you're no longer angry, you know, when you wake up and you think about them and you already understand why this shit went down the way it went down, where they were at, you know, emotionally, mentally, because that does affect how somebody goes about their relationships. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a fucked up person because they did you fucked up, because that's not at all the truth. It's not. And what's true is that maybe you won't be able to go back to that person even after they've made their changes and they've healed, because certain shit that you just won't forget.
No, facts.
Right? But yeah, I think it boils down to that, man. Like, how you feel about you. When you heal, like, how you feel about you, it just changes, man. Like, the weight is off of your motherfucking shoulders. You're not thinking. It's just not there. I'm telling you, man. You know it, cause I felt it. Like I felt it. I started feeling. I started feeling it happen like recently, and I'm not saying that I'm fully healed from this motherfucker because I'm not. Because obviously, look, I shouldn't even be calling you a motherfucker. If I was already healed from that shit. But I can feel that I'm more. I can feel that I'm healing. I can feel that I'm putting in the work to do so. And part of it just boils down to you taking responsibility for your bullshit too, and then the shit that you allowed to be done to you. So just like once you have all that shit in place, once you know how you went wrong, how that person went wrong, once you understand their heart, their mind, I think that you just start healing because you're learning. The more that you learn from your past shit, the more that you've healed from your past shit. That's how I look at it. I don't think that there's a universal boom. That's how you know. No, I think that it's probably different for everybody, but you definitely start feeling lighter.
That's true.
And I'm a pretty slim chick to be feeling as heavy as I was, boy, because I was feeling heavy. Sheesh.
It'd be like that.
But I mean, honestly, initially it might hurt so bad having to relive and like go through everything over and over again just so you can find the healing and learn from the shit. But once you're in that process, man, it starts feeling really, really good.
Okay.
It does. And you start seeing yourself in a whole entire different way, which is needed. Every now and again, we need to reborn, we need to rebirth.
Oh, no. I'm definitely born. I'm a born again virgin. I ain't never had sex.
I'm definitely born again. I don't know about virgin.
Yeah, no, I'm a virgin.
Definitely born again. But I did, I did vow for celibacy.
What?
On
Congratulations.
Christmas. Yeah. I mean, I already wasn't fucking, but I feel like my mind be on it a lot, so it's obviously something that's very dear to me.
That's why he said he's going to get them toys.
It's obviously something that's very dear to me, so I'm trying to fast from it,
I feel
and
it's healthy.
Manifest the more important shit for me right now.
So she's saying come correct, or don't come at all. But this is a dope interview. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I had so much fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Last but not least, we like to ask you to hit us with, no, not hit us with, my bad. What are you interested and uninterested in? So, for example, I am interested in healing. Now we have the conversation. That's cool. And I'm uninterested in it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
All right, I got you. I'm definitely uninterested. I'm going to start with the uninterested.
Okay.
I'm definitely uninterested in wasting time. Because I've done that so much, and I finally have my vision, thank you to the higher power. And so I definitely am uninterested in that. The Most High, the higher power. Yeah, all them good spirits. Thank you so much. I'm interested in growth. I was definitely going to say success, and obviously we all want that, but I don't think that we can achieve it without the necessary growth. So hoping for rapid growth, in the aspects that I need them the most. And yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
All right.
And more shows like this, man, more interviews like this.
Yes. Thank you. Well, I appreciate your time. Looking forward to what you have coming next. Definitely keep us updated about the new content you're going to have coming out soon. Check that out. Yes. Kiki Uru.
BrainSoPoizon.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow her at
BrainSoPoizonTV and BrainSoPoizon.
Bet. Do that. Follow that. Don't forget to follow us at the Common Interest Productions. We leveled up on you niggas. Turn up. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend. Tune us on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, all that good shit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend. Tell your mom, daddy, auntie, uncle, cousin, all them good shits. And we'll catch you next time. Stay consistent with your vision because we're blessed with another day of the mission. Thanks for tuning in. We are the
Common Interest.
Yes, sir. Catch you next time. Peace.